All right, y'all. I'm not going to be here long because I am going to try to get in touch with the news about this situation. Seriously. I think that it's high time that this goes to the news so that some kind of call for action can ensue. I have had it up to here with this crud from these people. And so I did report Miss Pedo Elle to the FBI in Ohio. The thing of it is that you never know if these people are even providing the correct name. They may not be telling the correct name. We don't even know if that is Miss L's real name. She can put any name that she wants on her Facebook. They were verifying that stuff with identification, but it's very easy to go and create an identity on Facebook as long as the name sounds correct. Um, so um, I just wanted to alert people that the photograph that she is displaying in her thumbnail, it's not real. It was a photoshopped pic that was created by the pedophilic trolls 8 years ago. If you look closely at that photograph, you can tell that it is photoshopped. Okay. Now, originally, the photograph was reported by them because they're so smart, aren't they? They were trying to set me up. So basically, what they did was they took two screenshots and spliced them out of the original footage, and they sent it to um, DFACS in Georgia as well as the police. It was investigated, trust me. Nowhere in the original footage did any of that happen. Here we are 8 years later, and they're still displaying this photo under the guise of you did this and I didn't. I don't do things that I don't remember either. I don't have a mental illness like that. But in reality, that is child pornography. Even though there's no nudity, it's still suggestive. It still suggests and it puts a child in a position where it looks like something is happening to them. Trust me, they photoshopped that. They took they even moved us around. You can do that with Photoshop. So, Miss L, you've been reported. The longer you guys do this, the worse it's gonna be. Okay? Is all I gotta say. I don't appreciate you using my face and my name to advertise your pedo services. I don't appreciate it. Okay. So not only am I cursing the entire fuck out of you, stupid ass people, I am also going to make as many phone calls as possible today. People need to know what y'all are doing. Now, I understand that being very mentally ill the way that y'all are, y'all like attention, but you're not going to like this type of attention that is about to come to you. Okay? Some of y'all are doing this because y'all don't want me to talk to nobody, which is really sick and sad. And I'm going to figure out with my spirits what to do with that. I think some kind of baneful intention is needed at this point. Something very, very baneful is needed against whoever you are that is obsessed. Y'all contacted Jasmine just recently. Contacted Jasmine just recently, too. Okay, she communicates with me whenever you guys do this. So there's some crazy person out there that is obsessed with isolating me and trying to bring judgment in the community. And see, you're going to get what you get and not throw a fit, is what you're going to get. Now, I haven't had time to flag it, which I'm going to do that as well. Okay. But the hyperlink has been saved. The entire live has been saved. And Miss L, they're going to find you. They're going to find you. It's only a matter of time before you get caught. Okay? Now, I know how to do a go to jail spell. I think I may take the time out to do that. Oh, yeah. All of you that are committing crimes against me, I'm going to do the work to make sure that you go to prison and to make sure that something happens to you. That's all of you. That's Eris Blue, Jarvis Wilder, Vanita Davis, Talia Lennon, Miss L, which her name is supposed to be Michelle Diable. But when you look up Michelle Diable's address, it's never. I've been trying to find Miss L for years over in Ohio. Okay. So just FYI, I'm not just sitting over here twiddling my thumbs. I'm trying to get you people locked up. I know nothing is sacred to y'all, and y'all are into kitty porn, but you use my child and his image for some shit like that. In fact, in the original video, Jacob was never crying. Y'all distorted his face. You're going to get fucked up. And I'm getting ready to put that work on you right now. If you already feeling what I've already done, it's going to get much worse. So just to the whole YouTube community, whoever listens to this, I'm going to go ahead and tag her video so that this video can come up along with her channel. You are very sick people and you should not have access to the internet. It's time for you to get off the internet. And I'm also going to go ahead and give a phone call to the Department of Justice. Okay. And trust me, they're going to hear me. They're going to hear me. Okay. All right. I would really appreciate it. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm grossed out by the fact that you people are having pedo fantasies about my son. Pedophiles should not have any sexual energy. Your sex hormones are warped and fucked up. So I'm gonna do some work. Y'all need to be asexual. Okay? And I'm gonna do some work with a few of my spirits on y'all right now. Right now. Ralph Bottles, Ralph Grant, him as well. And I get the feeling that Jimmy Colquitt is behind this somehow. All of y'all are pedophiles. All of y'all belong in jail. Even if you have not done anything to a child, what you've done online is enough. For 10 years straight, you people have been doing this. Now, I've already proven that that photograph is fake. But the reason why y'all keep doing it, the reason why you people keep doing this is because you're sick and you need help. You want people to continue to address it. You want me to look at this photograph of where you exploited my child. Needless to say, I am out for blood at this point. My spirits are out for blood at this point. This is not funny to me. I am not Jarvis Wilder. I'm not like those other black people, Miss L, that would allow you to molest their kids. Do you understand me? I don't think it's cute for a pedophile to touch my child. Do you understand me? Do you understand what you're dealing with here? Okay? So, guys, when I come on here and I wish death on these people, you know why. Am I justified in it? Absolutely. Absolutely justified in it. Are they justified to wish death on my children because for some reason pedophiles, if they can't exploit them, they want to wish death on them and roast them? No, they are not, obviously. Okay? I don't know what reality you people live in, but we going to have to deal with this. Okay? Now, the video's been up for over 12 hours. I have no reason to hurry up and flag it. I want people to understand that you have to look very closely at that picture. The picture is fake. I have never been on top of my son in that position ever. Not on camera or off camera. That has never happened. Okay? And you can even tell they don't show the whole thing, but they actually Photoshop the title. Okay? So people need to know the truth about that. And Miss Smell, because you stink. Pretty sure that you smell pretty bad. I don't respect a fucking pedophile. I don't fucking respect you. I'm a mother. You know that I have an interest in protecting my child, and you hate me because of that. You're obsessed with me because of that. Okay? And I think it's somebody else behind the scenes that's doing some shit. Okay? But you know what? Y'all are the faces of it, but there's definitely a weird pedo who must be signing off on this stuff. You must be. Whoever you are, you may have money. If you are a pedophile that has money, you're going to lose all of your money. That's the first thing that's going to go is you're going to lose your money. You are sick, okay? For some reason, you think that it's okay for you to go around and literally terrorize mothers, right? You think that's okay for you to go around and terrorize mothers with images of their children that have been photoshopped. You can even tell, you have to look closely. It's disproportionate, number one. And then also, whoever did the photoshopping made sure to make me look fatter about the stomach area. Okay. So, but that's not the important part of it. The important part of it is that a sick pedo actually used my child to get off on making that photo and displaying it over and over again. I'm going to play a Kali Ma mantra of death for these people because I'm staying vigilant. Okay? You need to leave Jacob alone. Leave my child alone because I want you to die. I want you dead. You understand me? See, I'm not like your mother. I'm not a pedophile or a pedophile apologist. You need to die as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to play some Kali Ma. Okay. We're going to sit here and let this kind of go through it, permeate throughout the airwaves. Okay. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Okay, let's go ahead and get this popping because we want Miss Smell and her disgusting boyfriend and whoever else is behind her to die.
ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। ॐ ऐं 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 ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः।
All right, y'all. I am back. I did a quick meditation and everything. Listen, okay. Just know that if I have to get up every single day and make phone calls and raise hell, I will do it. I'm gonna see you people go to jail. That's a fact. Okay. And to all of the rest of you that are aware of what these people are doing, I appreciate you guys' support. Um, Make sure that Y'all flag these people, and then y'all can also report a tip as well on them. Make sure that you put in a tip. You can put in an anonymous tip on FBI.gov. You can also put in an anonymous tip on the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Not that Jacob is missing or exploited. He's fine. He's downstairs watching TV. Um, but y'all can do y'all part to report these people as well. And you would think that it would be enough for a mother to be reporting this, but unfortunately, with so many men being pedophiles, and unfortunately, with pedophilia being this gray area, right? There's like this gray area when it comes to pedophiles. They're trying to normalize it and have it accepted. They really are. I personally feel like, well, if you feel that it's normal and you feel that it's okay, then why do you have to project this or accuse innocent people of it? And it is because they know that it's wrong. They don't want to admit to it. They know that it's wrong. They know that it's disgusting. They know that it's immoral. They know they shouldn't be doing it. They know that they shouldn't even be thinking with that type of impurity. They know that. But and that's why they have to try to project it. Now, I already picked up on all of them. All of them confront. They all of them got attacked just now. Every last one of them. They probably feel sick, which I guess it would feel that, I guess being a pedophile would be a sickening feeling. And I don't know who that is that keeps trying to use Leviticus 16:10 prayer, because you feel it in your heart. Your heart feels inflamed. It feels inflamed. I can tell you how you feel because I picked up on how y'all feel. I'm an empath. Their heart chakras feel inflamed. Some of them have a heavy chest. You know why you feel that way? Because you know you shouldn't be looking at children like that. You're sick. Get help. The fact that you thought you would get away with that with me, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable that you thought you would get away with that with me. Okay? And you're not doing this just because you're spiritual competition. Y'all are legitimate pedophiles. Y'all run businesses that center around pedophilia and child porn. You're using this soft porn created photograph of me and my child to advertise for your businesses. Is this not a fact? You're letting people know what it is that you do when you're using my child's photo. I'm a mother. I love my children. You understand me? You need to die. So if you feel like you about to die, more than likely you probably are. Because my spirits will bring you so much motherfucking anxiety, they will fucking make your heart explode. Or are you stupid? Did you really think this? Like, over, and you've been disturbing the peace. Everybody has to be harassed because you're a fucking weird pedo. You know, I'm not saying that a pedophile is decent, but since when are where are pedophiles doing this at? Why on earth do you think that you're gonna worry the hell out of me about this, knowing I know what the what's up is with you? Because you know that little boy is protected. He doesn't feel any of your sickness. I keep all of my children shaded, shielded, and protected. I do. That's why y'all tried to take up witchcraft, because y'all wanted to try to hurt children. Is that not correct? Huh? That's very correct. And Hecate ain't gonna let you do that, honey. You know, I listen. I did the FBI report, Miss L. Y'all need to be locked up. It's bad enough that we've got, and I think y'all run a poor man's version of child pornography. I'm pretty sure that most people in y'all family knows not to leave their children alone with y'all. Trust me, they know better. They know better. Okay. So y'all having a hard time getting y'all hands on some kids, more than likely. Y'all probably over there artificially creating actual more weird porn than that. I've never in my life seen child pornography and I don't want to see it. You will never find in my Google search pics of children having sex. Not ever. Okay. And this is something that the government knows because they can see our searches. Even when you go incognito, they set up an incognito to trap you. That's a trap. They're watching everything that we do on the internet, hon. I think Miss L and or Michelle Diable and her boyfriend are probably on the run. Something's going on. And you think I'm gonna let you get away with doing that to my child? Okay. I know y'all think, oh, they're just wasting your time. They're feeding off of her. They ain't feeding off of shit. These people are dying. Miss L is probably over there sick. Probably can barely even stand up. I can promise you that I'm torturing and tormenting the fuck out of these weirdos. And they know it. Every last one of you or in the tormentia right now. You're in the disturbia. Okay, I feel great. Y'all feel like shit, don't y'all? Walking shit on a stick, and you should. You should. You're horrible. Not only are you a pedophile and you have these impure thoughts about children, but then you're trying to harass a mother online and you've been doing it for over 10 years. I mean, why do you think that you deserve first of all, I'm not with the judicial system. I don't have to I can use my spiritual knowledge to make you suffer inward within your consciousness. I have the right to do that and make you go through severe punishment. That's why you feel the way that you feel right now. That the people that I love that are good, blessings to y'all. I'm gonna shield y'all too. But I'm pinpointing every last one of these people. It don't feel good, does it? It hurts, don't it? It does. You're gonna continue to be tormented like that. I'm gonna tell y'all how they feel. They feel sick. They feel dizzy. They feel like their heart is getting ready to explode. I can promise everybody I'm attacking these people right now. And then also another thing, their business has been destroyed. Both their fake spiritual business as well as their pornography business has been destroyed. They can't get nobody on the dark web or wherever the fuck it is that they go. They can't get people to buy from them. Okay. So they're mad at Jamila, right? Instead of maybe possibly turning themselves into the police or doing something noble, they want to come back to the internet and harass Jamila. But you better believe that as long as you're using that little boy downstairs, like I've got pictures of him, what he looks like. Y'all want me to? I'm going to show y'all all of the normal people. Pedophiles don't look at children the same way as normal people. Obviously, right? All right, hold on, it's pulling up. Now, this is a picture of Jacob around the same age. Always been a happy baby. Has never been crying on camera like Talia's baby. Has never been crying on camera like that. Like, That boy was so spoiled. Hold on a minute. I think it's way down at the end here because I've got a lot of pictures in here. Now he's 11 now. I'm gonna protect him with every fiber of my being. Okay, we don't always have to have one of our children. None of my children are gonna be harmed by pedophiles. Not spiritually either. You don't have nothing on me. Where you think you gonna? Because y'all already tried to spiritually attack Jacob. Remember that? And it backfired on y'all. All right, hold on. I'm almost to the end of it. Almost to the picture of my Jacob. Oh, and Mike Mills, the fact that you hang with these people, you're blocked for good. I have no reason to talk to you anymore. Me and you are kaput. The fact that you even hang with these people makes me give you the side eye along with other stuff that you've done. So, you're never going to see me again. And if you try to force me, I got something for you, Mike, because I noticed that you did this just like clockwork. Whenever I block Mike, his reaction is to try to do this. This is my Jacob when he was like, what was he, like 8 months old or something? This is us in Kansas at the Walmart. That's my baby. When he was like, oh, he was about 10 months old. See them chunky legs? Very healthy. He was breastfed until he was probably like almost 3. Okay. I'm not going to show any updated pictures of him. And the reason why is because he's gotten taller, he's gotten more handsomer, and clearly some of these men that are dealing with these people are into young boys. Now, you would think that, like, a normal person's thought process would not look at this little baby in the basket in a sexual way. I've given birth to 4 children, raised 4 children. I didn't just give birth, I raised 4 children. I can assure you that it's very, very sick and twisted for you to look at any child in a sexual way. I'm a mother and a grandmother. So looking at children sexually is not something that I've ever done. And I understand that, I've noticed the psychology of these people. They assume that other people are like them. No, it's not normal for you to do that. It's not normal for you to look at a child in a sexual manner. That's a baby. They don't know anything about sex. Babies don't know anything about sex. They don't. All they know about is hugs from their mama or their siblings or their father. All they know is bottles, and there's nothing sexual about a baby bottle. There's nothing sexual about breastfeeding a child. There's nothing sexual about parenting or like motherhood or rearing a child at all. That's not a sexual thing. There have been people for millions, probably billions of years that have raised children, and they keep the sex separate from raising the children. It's not a all in one type of situation to where you think that it's normal to look at a baby. And I can assure you, in that photograph that Miss L has up, she even made it her thumbnail because that's how big of a pedophile she is, her and her boyfriend. Okay. Y'all can go look at it. My child was probably maybe 2 in that photograph, where they took that photograph and placed me on top of him, is what they did. Okay. And you need to look at the leg, how they took a splice. There was one point in the actual original footage where I had flipped Jacob's leg to the side, and everybody has seen it. Everybody has seen it. Even the police saw it when they filed the false report. Okay. They took that of his leg and pasted it on it. You can tell when you look at it. I guess it's because I'm very analytical. You know what I'm saying? That, because for years I actually ignored it because I didn't realize that it was a Photoshop. I didn't realize what it looked like. Like I just kind of ignored it. But then a few years ago when I looked at it, I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "This never happened." Went back over and looked over the original footage. I said, "That never happened." Come to find out, when you look close, these are pedophiles who photoshopped kitty porn of Jacob. Here's my concern. Do these people work at schools? Do these people work at daycares? Or are these people around children? That's a very scary thought. Then I don't understand why they're still not in prison. Yo, you guys realize that I reported uh when that uh when that she's a transgender woman over in Oklahoma. Do y'all realize that this has been reported originally well over a year ago? Hey, LA, hello. Y'all realize that I originally reported that these pedophiles was circulating that picture a year ago? Nothing's been done. I'm gonna sit here and meditate and figure out what ritual I need to do. I already have my scales of justice over here. I'm gonna figure out what I can do to make sure that these pedophiles go to jail. Y'all have been somehow eluding the police for years. I think it's got something to do with Leviticus 16:10. Now, Leviticus, we gonna have a conversation. You letting pedophiles get away with scapegoating on people? Like, how sick can you be to use a mother's child in that way for a photograph and then try to project and scapegoat on the mother? Like, the reason why they produced it is because they had fantasies. They wanted me to be in that position with Jacob. They wanted that. That's what they wanted to see. Since they didn't see it, they said, "We're going to create it." They said, "We're going to create it." That's Jacob when he was girl. He was like what, 8 months old? That's my chunky butt when he was 8 months old. He big now. He 11 now. But yeah, I thought I would show a picture of him around that age. As he's innocent. Jacob has never been treated that way. Thank you, Phoenix. Jacob has never been used for sex ever in his life. He's a virgin. Jacob he's an 11-year-old kid, and he's a virgin. So what's really going on? What's going on with these people? Why has it been reported for well over a year and Miss Smell is still not in prison? Clearly, the people that keep displaying this photograph either are the ones that did the creation of the photograph as far as photoshopping it, or you know who did. So why are you people not under investigation? What's going on? And then also, I'm going to take the live and I'm going to tag the FBI as well. Okay. I would love to speak to the police and the FBI about this and sit down and explain it all to them. So I'm not afraid to report y'all. I'm not dirty. So, I don't feel any type of way. I'm gonna make sure to share and tag it. So you guys will see that on my community wall. It's not related to what I do on here. It just so happened that these pedophiles became obsessed with Jacob when he was a baby. Sadly, since LA and sis are here, since my brother and sister are here, they're getting ready to go over on their channels and cry about y'all being here. But it's not about that. You are no longer going to go to your channels and cry over LA. No. What you're going to do is you're going to go over on your channel and you're going to explain why you feel that it is kosher to be displaying a Photoshop picture of my child. Is what these people need to do. Okay. And I doubt it if they will. They do what they do, and it's almost like it's tunnel vision. Like they can't see. It's like if I were to go and ask them, they're going to give the answer that they will give won't even make sense. It'll just be jibber jabber. It'll literally just be jibber jabber. These people have no sense, no good sense. And I'm sitting up here, a sensible person of sound mind, body, and spirit, and I'm telling them, hey, listen, uh, and I won't talk about catching the lioness, okay? Notice how calm I am, but like the pedophiles, Miss L, all of them are feeling some type of way. I'm shooting like I can shoot an arrow to somebody so quickly. Yeah. And I'm justified in doing it. So Miss L was probably over there having a seizure, probably throwing up, probably doing all kind of stuff. And I'm calm. I know how to project my rage out to people without actually screaming about it. Okay. So we're gonna stay right here. Y'all doing all right? What y'all doing? I'm sure y'all all right. It's the pedophiles that are upset right now. Listen, we're gonna stay right here, pedos. We're gonna stay right here where you're at, right there. You're gonna stay right there, and I'm gonna stay right here. You're gonna stay in a state of panic, okay? But then later on, I'm gonna go ahead and do that work so that y'all can go ahead and go to jail. And what are you going to do? You're not going to do anything. You can't drive over here and try to hurt me. You can't do it because, you know, you already know what's going to happen. I already told you. I don't have to remind you. Okay. All right. Y'all need to be, y'all need to be like, and I know that y'all are trying to maintain y'all freedom is the issue. But no, you don't need to be free. You need to be locked up. You need to go ahead and have some humility. Okay. You should not be walking around here. Talia, it is a disgrace to the great mother that a pedophile, Talia, you are factually a pedophile. You let it all hang out the other day when you began posting pedophilic stuff to your wall because it's obviously a thing for you. Okay. It is a shame that you are raising a baby. It is a shame that that child can't talk and tell us what is happening to him. It is a shame because we all know something's happening to that boy. And that sucks because every child deserves to get what I gave to my children. That, can you imagine having a mother that is sexual with you? Like I've had four of them. Trust me. I don't, man. Okay, four of them, natural childbirth too. Okay, I have never once looked at my children in a sexual manner, and so my children, all of them know how it feels to not be sexualized at a very young age. Even when you're changing a diaper changing is not sexual. Okay, you take the diaper off, you clean the baby's bottom with a baby wipe or either a soapy towel. That's nothing sexual about that. All children deserve to be able to be kids. They deserve to have that experience, that pure experience of not having somebody mess with them in that way. They do, they deserve it. So this is the reason why Jacob, but then also my three older children, okay, they all have normal thought processes. They do. They're very good kids. I'm very lucky, uh, to have the kids that I have. And but I think that you definitely would create a mental problem for a child if they're experiencing things like that at a young age. It would be in a parent's instinct. Like it's not even a thought process. Like you don't change your kid's diaper and wonder, like, I've never done that. You know what I'm saying? So and so what are you trying to do? Are you trying to force Jacob to experience that? Because that's not right. So that's why I protect him, right? I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The fact that you're using photography, my grandfather was a photographer, by the way, and pictures are very powerful. So that's why I take this seriously because I don't want my son to. I want him to have a normal relationship. Normal relationships with women when he gets older. I don't want him to go through that. That's usually the reason why a lot of men end up hating women when they get older because they remember being violated as children by women. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's not always the case, but a lot of misogynists, which are men that hate women, is created by some perverted lady like Talia doing something to them, or either Miss L. Okay, that's a fact. I think that that's what happened. Actually, I know that that's what happened to Mike because he told me about being molested by a babysitter, and he obviously hates women. There's a lot of hate, unresolved. But that's why they have psychotherapists and stuff to talk to you. You know, and yes, there are a lot of people who are pedophiles who do see therapists. And basically what the goal of the therapist is to stop the pedophile from acting on their urges. Miss Smell, and then that's just like Jimmy Colquitt, Ralph Grant, okay, Talia Lennon. You creating kitty porn out of innocent things, that's definitely you acting on your urges. You don't have to physically touch a child to break the law and for it to be considered acting on your urges. Okay. So last night, Miss L had an urge to be a pedophile, to do pedophilic things, and she used my son to do that. Okay. Y'all, if you are going, well, I think it's a little too late. I think that it would be good whenever you are brought to justice for you to acknowledge it with the judge and say, hey, judge, I did do those things to Jamila. I did produce child pornography. I couldn't help myself, whatever. your story. Everybody has a story. Um, the judge is going to say, yeah, but producing that pornographic picture, it doesn't have to be nudity in the picture for it to be pornographic. It's suggestive. I'm very sensitive. Okay, I'm not cool with that photo. I am not Jarvis Wilder. I'm not Jarvis Wilder where I'm sitting around um, uh, joining hands with Ralph Grant, who used his daughter to express his urges for children. I'm not like him. You realize that, and I know there's a mental illness where I've heard people say it, even people in the spiritual community. I've heard them say this before, that everybody is the same person. No, everybody is not the same person. That's the craziest shit I ever heard of. Because we're all separate people. We don't make up one big brain. No, that's not, no, no, that's not how it works. I'm nothing like you. Okay. If I were, and you know what's crazy, Phoenix and Lamar, that bum Rio, that bum, oh God, I like to punch his shit in. He will sit over there and fuss and fuss and fuss and fuss, but he will not confront. He's telling me that I'm a punk and I'm weak because I forgave my sister. Okay. Me and her have a connection. When we was getting into it, I knew sis wasn't gonna do nothing. Sis ain't gonna harm me. But you notice how Jarvis Wilder will not confront Ralph Grant and has absolutely no problem with him. Have y'all both noticed that? But yet tells me that I should have a problem with sis. Y'all notice that? Sis ain't never touched my kids. She never did nothing to my children. But it's people over there supporting Jarvis Wilder, supporting the pedophile that literally exploited his daughter. And if I ever see that picture again, I'm going to report it myself. Even though Jarvis doesn't have enough self respect or dignity and he's sick, I'm going to report it. So Ralph Grant needs to go to prison too. There should never be an adult that should get away with, even if it, because the picture that they did of me and Jacob was photoshopped. Like, it was literally, the person took the time to do a lot. Even if you are a grown person and you're pasting tongues near children's private parts, that should be considered child pornography, because nobody normal wants to look at that. It's disgusting in nature. It's vile. Okay. Jarvis thinks he's got something to say about me, even though he won't even protect his own child. Now, that's a damn shame. Now, I don't watch the news and just go cursing folks that I see, hear stories about in the news. But being that you coming directly at me, trust me, I got the right to handle you. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then when I clicked the link to go on his panel to tell him that he was going to die, he starts trying to be sexual with me, which lets everybody know that Jarvis Wilder, because he was just talking about how, the little thing that they say about me that's not true. Then when I clicked his link, he began flirting with me. I tell him during that, like, I'm not into children. He's ready for sex after talking about sex with children. He's ready for sex with somebody that he claims has sex with children. Y'all notice that? Okay, and your art imitates life. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and tag the FBI in Miss Smell's post. And I'm gonna start tagging, and I'm gonna start really, really, really bringing a lot of attention to this. I've tried to call the Call for Action News. It's kind of difficult to get in touch with them, but I am gonna make a stink of this. I am. It's time. It's time. It's been going on for far too long, and it's time to go ahead and bring some attention to this so that me and my family cannot be, hey, listen, I don't like pedophilia. I'm not down with molesting children and that bullshit. We Nobody in my family is my children. They weren't raised that way. Um, but to have these people constantly on the pursuit of me, this is where I draw the line. And I think the reason why you're presenting yourself to me is because you're saying, Jamila, please, I'm out of control. Please put me in jail. Put me out of my misery. I don't deserve to be free. That's what you're saying to me. That's all you're saying to me. Okay. So I'm going to get my petition typed up, go ahead and, because it's obvious, with inflation and stuff and all this stuff that it's, you got to pay the bills and that's stressful. It's very difficult, So maybe a few years in prison will do you some good. That's all I'm saying. I mean, especially Jarvis. He's really struggling. He's really struggling, okay, to make ends meet. Children are not safe around Jarvis Wilder of Chicago, Illinois. Okay. I've got a photograph of Jarvis Wilder too. I'm probably going to put together like a picture montage of these people so that y'all can be aware of who to avoid. If you have children, or even if you don't have children, stay away from people like that. They've got curses on them. Even if there's no children present, you should not be taking up with somebody that's into that because, trust me, take it from me. They've got nothing but destruction all around them and inside of them because they're cursed. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to get this work done. I'm going to go ahead and take some time to do it today. Make sure that they don't elude the police anymore. Because they're definitely somehow falling under the radar. And we're going to make sure that don't happen. We got to bring this to the light. All right, y'all. In the meantime, you guys can schedule readings. I'm still working. Okay. I still have to run my business because I have a family to support. This is how I support my family, and pedophiles are too perverted to just sit back and go away. And the pedophiles are so perverted and obsessed with me and my child that they won't go away and allow me to run my business in peace. Their pedophilia and their sexual urges for children overrides their sense and sensibility. So I'm gonna handle all of that though. All of your fantasies, I'm gonna make your fantasies a nightmare. Them little fantasies y'all be having about me having sex with children, I'm gonna make sure that it feels like your head is getting ready to explode whenever you think about that. Like I can do that. I can literally write out a spell that says if the thought creeps into these creepy pedophiles' mind about my child, because y'all created it. I didn't create it. I've never created that for anybody. It's going to feel like your head is going to explode. When the pedophiles try to scapegoat that to me, then they're going to feel like their heart is being squeezed within their chest. That's not a very comfortable feeling. And I can do that. And it's not going to backfire. Like y'all don't know what they don't be knowing what they're talking about. Okay? It's never going to backfire on me or anybody that I love. It's not. I can do it. It just is what it is. Okay? So this is what's to come for y'all. Okay? I don't have to do it in silent. I like to tell you before I do stuff. That way, and you can't take it off of you. You can't take it off of you. It's not going to go away. So don't try to go and get no damn reversal candle or hex breaker because the shit, no. Okay? It's not going to happen. That's just how you're going to feel whenever you get on the horn with Mike Mills or. And I can't believe Mike. Like, I honestly do not trust Mike anymore. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want anything to do with him. And it's because of his association. He's guilty by association. He associates with Miss Smell and Talia and these people. This is the reason why I look at Mike like he's guilty. If Mike were to have came out years ago and said, I don't want nothing to do with those people, I'm saying this right now, and I had never seen Mike with those people again, and Mike stayed away from them, then I would think differently of Mike. But what do you expect me to think? When you're hanging with these people, when you proudly hang with these people, what do you think? Okay. And he can get it too. Mike can get it too. Mike is included in that. Just FYI. Okay. And then I'll just sit over here and relax. That's pretty much what I do. What else would I need to do? I know that it's in y'all nature to harm innocent people like you harm innocent children, right? And so it's okay with you. Well, you're getting ready to find out. And it's 4 o'clock now. But that sun's gonna have to. But I'm gonna bring it to y'all before the sun goes down. By nightfall, y'all will be rushing to the hospital. By nightfall. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Say bye to cute baby Jacob. He was only like he was under a year old in this picture. Uh, Such a shame that we've got sick people. I'ma also, you know what else I'ma do? I'ma also banish pedophiles out of my reality. I don't live in a world where pedophiles are able to do this. The world that I live in, pedophiles are not able to do this and get away with it. Okay? Yeah. Okay, y'all. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.